it's an unreal feeling. Inside that locker room on game day is a different feeling. You're in there getting dressed with your teammates, you got all the music going, you see everybody in there getting riled up, got their headphones on, and you see a different look in people's eyes. Determination. All the stuff we worked for throughout the week, you know, it's finally about to pay off.
Right from the start, don't you wait. All day, every play, yeah, baby. All three phases of the game. Till they don't want it anymore. Get a break and let's go. Yeah, baby.
You're the man. You're the man.
Good luck today. Stay healthy.
Thank you, sir.
We all put on our helmets, line up. With Fuente leading the line, get ready to walk the path to
Yeah.
It's already hearing people clapping their hands. When you're hearing the clap, you already know like big things about to happen.
What more can we ask for, big dogs? We on tour, baby. Wish you were here. Go. Make sure y'all lock the gate behind you.
Get to the tunnel. When you get to the tunnel, and they change from the claps to the "Let's Go Hokies" chant. You hear the echoes, and you just hear all these voices in your head. You hear the loud uproar from all the fans going crazy and just ready to see us play. We're not getting ourselves turned. We got all our chants going. Like I said, still locked in, ready to beat the hell out of somebody. When you get to the tunnel and Enter Sandman starts, you feel the whole stadium in the tunnel.
I know as a recruit, I remember they used to say, hey man, we can feel, sometimes you walk, you feel the ground shake. I'm like, ground shake? I don't believe that. And I got to experience that. I walked out, people yelling, and I felt the ground vibrating, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. When you're in the tunnel, at this point, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We locking the gates. We ready.
Enter Sandman. Has played the Hokies on each home game since 2000. And on nights like this, the earth will shake, literally.
At this point, we can see all the fans, the lights, fireworks, everything. It's amazing.
It's an indescribable feeling. It's definitely the most fun experience that I've ever had.
You guys, I really appreciate what y'all do for us in our program, and I hope that you guys will continue to sell out the stadiums and cheer us on so we can bring y'all home more W's. Thank you, Hokie Nation.
What is going on, ECFL? You got me Trigger in the booth as well as ADM Smith. How you doing tonight, my man?
Doing pretty good, man. Just excited for to kick off with some elite action tonight.
Man, so right now we got Virginia Tech hosting Memphis. What's your thoughts on this game?
Both teams have had very different starts to the season. I mean, Memphis, we saw, got blown out by Arizona State. They want to rebound, and Virginia Tech were the ones blowing team out. I mean, they had an amazing start. They look phenomenal. Let's see if Memphis can bounce back or if Virginia Tech can keep it rolling.
But man, I do gotta say that intro video was dope.
Yeah, it was pretty hype. You know, I'm excited.
Well, we're going to see Virginia Tech. They're coming out of the shotgun formation. 3 wide out set, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's not going to like it. He's going to audible it. He's going to take a 3-step drop. He's loading up. He throws an interception early.
Yeah, I mean, Oscar Oden, young freshman. A freshman's mistake right there. Just a bad throw. He wasn't open at all. And Memphis got the easy turnover.
That safety read his eyes and followed it into the bag as we got Memphis coming out of the single back set. He's going to fling a dart over the middle. That's Dennis Wannablank.
A great play on first down. Sets up a second and short. Exactly what you want from Jax James to open this game up.
He's definitely got to be on his A game tonight to bring down the Hokies, however they're said. Hokies. As they're coming out of the I formation, 2 wide out set, both to the top side of the screen. It's going to be a handoff. He's got the side. He's got 10, 5, touchdown, Jet with the 24-yard run.
Yeah, the senior Joseph Eric Thompson Jet, as they call him, showed why they call him Jet right there. Just that burst of speed to the outside. And that's an easy touchdown, capitalizing on the early turnover.
Definitely a good way to start this. Start with the pick, followed up with 7 in 2 plays.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Virginia Tech bounces back from that early turnover, if they're going to pass or running the ball.
As we're going to get Jackson Rodriguez on a 20-yard return. As we're going to see that freshman QB again. Maybe he's got the jitters out of him. First home game showing out in front of a big stadium. As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, 2 down low, 1 up top. It's going to be a handoff. He's got some blockers. He's rumbling and stumbling. That's Dolph Hustle for 8.
Yeah, Dolph Hustle is one of the young freshmen all littered around this offense. I mean, he has some potential, and he showed it right there.
They're coming out of the offset shotgun, 3 wide out set. They're going to be moving a man in the backfield. It's going to be a speed option. It's got the pitch. It's caught by George Johnson for 6 yards.
Yeah, Oscar Oden showing why he could be dangerous. He's got that speed option and that pitch. I mean, just so many weapons on this offense to run with.
As it's going to be a read option. Oden's going to keep it. He's going to shed 1 tackle, level another one, and get 3 yards on a blown-up play.
Yeah, that was a great job by Oden of staying on his feet, breaking tackles, and not taking that negative yardage.
As they're coming out of the pistol, 3 wide out set, 2 up top, 1 down low. It's going to be a handoff. He's fighting. That's Dolph Hustle. Hustle's got the side. He's shoving another man off. He's on to the races. He's going to be brought down at the 10 after 50 yards.
Yeah, like we said earlier, he has potential, and he showed it off right there, what he could be. I mean, the young freshman just absolutely broke off. He showed off his strength. Could like Derrick Henry out there.
Last week they called him Derrick Henry Jr. As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 3 wide out, 2 to the top, 1 down, 2 at the bottom, 1 down up. Okay, so it's a handoff to Dolph Hustle for 4 yards.
Not all of them could be big plays, but a solid 4-yard chunk on first down is all you really need.
As they're coming out of the offset shotgun to get his own drop back, take a 3-step drop. He's loading up. He's going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. He was trying to give a football to the cheerleaders over there.
Yeah, I mean, just an errant throw. Oscar Oden needs to in his arm.
As they're going to drop back out of the shot, empty back, he's not going to like it. He's going to scramble. He's going to shed 1 tackle and slide down instead of fighting for those extra yards. 4th and 3.
Yeah, you'd obviously love for Oden to fight for that extra yards, know where the sticks are, but he is a freshman. He will grow and develop and learn those skills and learn awareness of the game as he goes along.
As they're going to have to kick it up. Memphis, 7-3 lead. Will they have the success they had last drive? This time they got 70 yards to go.
Yeah, I mean, they were set up perfectly. Great field position off of the early pick. But this time they'll have to actually put a long number of plays in.
As they're coming out of the single back set, it's going to be a pitch out to the outside. He's got space. He's got blockers. Jet goes for 17.
Jet is so explosive, and he shows you he breaks off one tackle. He had blockers downfield too, and he just turned on the Jets like he said. 17-yard gain. It's too easy.
As they're coming out of the single back set, he's on drop back, take 3-step drop. Jax James is getting sacked. As that's going to be Scott Savage being a savage in the back.
I was early pressure from the Hokies, and Scott Savage didn't look like anyone blocked him. He was able to easily get back there.
As they're coming out of the single back set, 2 wide, but to the bottom of your screen, he's on drop back, take 3-step drop. He has a man over the middle. It's Gurndeep Googiesburg for 9.
Yeah, 3rd and short here. I mean, I think they should run it with Jet, maybe get him outside.
As they're on drop back, take 3-step drop. He's going to throw it to a check down man. That's Dennis, 1 black for 12.
Still a good decision. Throw it to you, big freshman tight end. And Jax James, he's on a roll so far.
They're coming out single back set, 2 wide, 1 on both sides of the screen. He's on drop back, take a 3-step drop. He's going to load up. It's going to be caught. The linebacker tried to jump the route. Oh, that's a safety. My bad.
That was a dangerous throw right there. Lofted it almost a little too long. Gave the safety almost too much time, but Gurndeep did haul that one in. Great catch.
As Memphis coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, all 3 to down low. It's going to be a speed option. Jax James going to keep it himself for 7.
Jax James showing why he's so dangerous as a quarterback. I mean, he's got those legs.
And they're coming out of the center back set. They're going to hand you off to Jet up the middle, who's picking up 5 more on the ground. They're coming out of his single back set, 4 wide out set, trips bunch to the south side, 1 up top. He's on drop back, take a 3-step drop. He's loading up. He has a man. It's Gurndeep in the end zone for 6 and another Memphis touchdown.
Yeah, Memphis has been getting their way on the offensive side, and you can see he was wide open. No one was covering him. I mean, Jax James has not missed a throw. Jet has looked amazing. I mean, everything's just going right so far for the Memphis Tigers.
They are looking on a roll. As we're going to see Virginia Tech get the ball back as Adam Leach on a 23-yard return.
Virginia Tech needs to do something quick. I mean, need an answer to Memphis.
As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 4 wide, trips to the top, 1 down low. It's going to be a handoff to Dolph Hustle, who's going to cut back and get to 2nd and 8.
A great job by the linebackers reading where the ball was and just finding the ball and lighting them up.
As they're coming out of an empty backfield set, 5 wide, trips to the top. He's not going to like it. He's going to show his legs. He's going to slide past the first down. That's Oscar Oden for 8 more.
Yeah, Oscar Oden, he definitely has legs. We've seen it a couple times in this game too.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide offset, it's going to be a speed option. He's going to get the pitch to Oden. Oden's off to the races. He breaks another tackle. He's still going. He's in the 20. They're going to call that a pass for 46 yards.
Yeah, that was a great run there. I mean, just broke off a couple tackles. You see shoving men off of him left and right. And that's exactly what Virginia Tech needed to get back in this game.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 4 wide outset, even though to the receivers, 2 on both sides of the screen. It's going to be another speed option. This was being blown up in the backfield before it ever had a chance to get started by Damian Chambers.
Yeah, this time Memphis wasn't fooled by that option. They read that perfectly, and they just lit up Oden.
As they're coming out of an empty backfield set again. Wide trips to the south, 2 up top. He's got all day there, but that all day ended as he's going down for 8 as Garden Gnome kind of fooled him and got back there for a sack.
Yeah, I mean, just a great job there. Yeah, like he said, he had all day to throw. That was great coverage by Memphis. Obviously, they had the receivers covered downfield.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, 2 up top, 1 down left. He's loading up. He's throwing deep. 1-on-1. It's caught by Jackson Rodriguez. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Jackson Rodriguez, one of the veterans on this Virginia Tech offense. Just a great grab. You can see just absolutely mossed his defender. Great catch, great throw, perfectly placed, and that is what will get Virginia Tech back in this game.
Sorry that you'll hear me having the hiccups, by the way. Don't know why, they just started. As they're going to kick it back away. Are they going to be able to have an answer to Memphis's offense, though? They've been on a roll.
Yeah, this defense for the Hokies really needs to turn it up right now.
As it's going to be a play-action pass. He's going to throw one. He has a man with space. He's off to the races. That's gun deep again for 47 yards. He's almost at the 100-yard mark, and we're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, Gurndeep, 78 yards. He's their #1 target so far. Jax James hasn't even missed a pass. A great job here by Memphis offensively.
As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 4 wide outset trips to the south side. It's going to be a handoff to Jet, who's breaking tackles and going to turn that into a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, Jet has been, it seems like almost unstoppable tonight so far, but see the Virginia Tech gets has to the ball and blitzes down and counters him. He's no good.
As he's going to scramble, he's got space. That's Jax James for 13 more.
Yeah, the other part about Jet is you think you haven't figured out, Jax James just takes off for a huge run.
As they're coming out of a single back set, 3 wide, 2 to the top. He's going to dump it off to his tight end, Wanna for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, that may just be what Virginia Tech needs. Fires the defense up and could potentially make a huge goal line stand.
They're coming out of the pistol formation, 3 wide outset, 2 to the top. It's going to be a handoff to Jet, who's rumbling and stumbling. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, he fought for that yardage. Good job by Virginia Tech, knowing where the line was, and holding him back.
And it's going to drop back. He's got all day. He's going to scramble. Touchdown.
Jax James shows off the legs right there. I mean, he had green grass right in front of him. He just took it right there too fast, and the linebackers couldn't react fast enough. And, I mean, Virginia Tech still does not have an answer to this Memphis offense.
Attention, Zio. Please check your DMs. As we're going to get Virginia Tech to bring the ball out to the 30, it's Jackson Rodriguez for 24 yards.
I mean, as we look here, this Memphis offense has been dominating. I mean, both offenses have looked really good so far. Virginia Tech just needs touchdown after touchdown to keep up with Memphis.
As I'm coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide outside, going to fling it over, and it's going to be dropped.
A huge first down incompletion for Memphis. That builds the momentum back up on their side, sets up 2nd and long.
It's going to drop back. It's going to be a handoff. It's Dolph Hustle getting to the line.
2 back-to-back good plays by this Memphis defense. It sets up 3rd and long.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation. 3 wide out set, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's on draw back. It's going to be a screen to Dolph Hustle. It goes nowhere.
I mean, usually don't like seeing screens here in the ECFL, but there's one running back I'd trust with a screen right now. It'd be Dolph Hustle. I mean, he could only get 1 yard, unfortunately, on that, but looked like he was about to break off a huge play.
He's going to get a huge return by Mookie Rising. It's going to be a handoff up the gut to Jet.
Yeah, Jet has been getting these huge chunk plays out, building momentum. I mean, 2nd and 4, that's pretty manageable on Memphis.
As he's going to drop back, he's going to take a 3-step drop. He's thrown up. It's intercepted. Huge interception by Virginia Tech. Maybe get their defense the momentum they needed to get a couple more stops.
Was a huge interception by Richard Cheese Jr., the freshman corner for Virginia Tech. Huge turnover.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, 2 down low. It's going to be a handoff to Dolph, who's going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Memphis has been able to get pressure back there from time to time, so I'd really like the halfback draw here for Virginia Tech.
They're coming out of shotgun formation. It's going to be another halfback draw to Dolph Hustle, who's hustling over people for 7 yards.
Yeah, this time he really did have to fight for that yardage, barreling people over. That's up a 3rd and short.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide out, set 2 up top. It's going to be a halfback screen. He's going to overthrow him, and he had all the room, but that's going to do it for the first quarter. As we're going to see Virginia Tech punt it away. As it's up and away. And he gets nothing on that return. Mookie Rising was 7.
Yeah, on that last Virginia Tech drive, we just saw a freshman mistake by Oscar Oden. Just too much arm right there. And it's Memphis the ball back.
As Jax James going to throw a dart over the middle to Brownson Sparrow for 14 yards.
Yeah, the senior wide receiver coming in. That was his first catch of the day, surprisingly. Yeah, Jax James had some zip on that ball there on that rollout.
And it's going to be a handoff to Jet, who's getting a yard.
He kind of bounced off the lineman right there. He was coming right at him and the linebacker, and nowhere to go.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's going to load up. He has a man. It's Brownson Sparrow for 16 more.
Yeah, senior wide receiver this season, this drive, my bad, is getting more recognition, more usage here.
Hey, Kane Elliott, fun fact. Where I'm from, I have saw several Memphis Tiger games. I don't live far from their stadium. As he's going to load up and throw it away. As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide out set. It's going to be a read option. He's going nowhere. 3rd and 7.
I think that was the least amount of yards he could have got. He could have went up the middle, and it looked like he would have busted that run off for way more.
As they're coming out of a single back set, 4 wide, trips bunch to the south side. He's going to load up. He's got all day. He throws it in coverage. It's intercepted again. Is he going to get back to the 20? I have no clue if he's got to the 20 or the 18.
I mean, great pick, though. I mean, didn't even see the safety coming down. Jax James, just another mistake right there. Can't be having those as Jax Davenport Jr. Another freshman with a pick.
Older brother played for Superior and was one of the best running backs in the league. He's trying to make his name known on the defensive side as Dolph Hustle's losing too.
Earlier on in this game, we saw it looked like it was going to be an offensive shootout, but it's turned very defensive here recently.
Coming out shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, bunch formation to the south side. It's going to be a screen over to Dolph Hustle, who's going to get a yard.
Yeah, it looks like Memphis has really shut down Dolph Hustle recently in recent drives. He's just got nothing going for him.
They're coming out of shotgun formation, 4 wide out set. He's going to find his check down man, Dolph Hustle, for 8, but it's not enough for the first down.
Yeah, I mean, this offense for Virginia Tech not being able to capitalize on turnovers by Jax James is going to bite them in the butt here later.
As the kick's away, going to get a nice return by Mookie Rising. As they're coming out of the single back formation, 3 wide out set, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's going to drop back, take 3-step drop. It's going to be a handoff to Jet, who's losing a yard.
Yeah, just a great job at Virginia Tech at getting the pressure, getting off of the O-line really early, shutting down Jet.
He's coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, 2 up top. They send the house on the blitz, but they're going to find the tight end for 6 yards.
Yeah, I mean, Danis might be a freshman, but still got hands. I mean, 4 receptions on the day. You see Jax James really trusts him.
As they're going to run a screen, and it's going to be thrown away.
Yeah, great job by Virginia Tech at forcing another turnover. So let's see if can actually do something with the ball here.
As it's going into the end zone for a touchback. The first quarter was about the offenses. The second's about the defenses. As I'm coming out of shotgun formation, it's going to be a bubble screen over to Daniel Sullivan, running back to receiver.
Yeah, Sullivan is lucky he even got yardage there. I didn't think he would get any yardage, but, I mean, he fought his way forward.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 4 wide out set, trips up top. The pressure's coming. He's going to throw off his back foot. He's going to find a man, but they're going to call him dead at the line.
Yeah, I think he got a little more than that. At least give him some yardage, it looked like. But a 3rd and 7, crucial 3rd down right here.
They're coming out of the offset shotgun. He's going to throw it to his check down, Dolph Hustle for a yard. It's now 4th and 6.
Another punt. I don't know how many straight punts and turnovers we've got, but it's been a lot. It's been a while since last score, and you know what they say, offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. I mean, if it's showing their defense wins championships.
If you look at the yards, we have a total of 50 yards in the second quarter. It's been a defensive show-off.
Yeah, and nothing like how game started at all.
As he's got all day to throw. He's loading up. He's going to find a man. Sheds a tackler. Sheds another one. He's going to be shoved out of bounds. That's Wanablank getting a huge gain.
Now, Wanablank is, like I said, Jax James. He trusts Wanablank so much, and he shows why right there. Breaks off a tackler. Fights for that extra yardage right there. And huge play. Sets Tigers up in scoring position.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide out set, 2 down low, 1 up top. It's going to be a play action. He has a man with separation. It's Sparrow for 22 yards and a touchdown.
A great job by Sparrow, beating his man off the line, as you can see. And, got at least 2 feet ahead of him, and it was just off to the races right there. Just great job, great route running.
Huge play there. Getting the momentum back going for him.
At least one of the offenses have came alive here in the second quarter.
Well, we see Virginia Tech answers. We get a nice return. I honestly did not see the man he ran right into. As they're going to come out, it's going to be another speed option, and Odin's losing 3.
Yeah, it looks like Memphis must have changed something up here in between quarters, because they just have an answer for everything Virginia Tech is doing right now.
As they're coming out of an empty backfield set, 5 wide, trips to the top, 2 down low. He's going to throw another dump-off pass. This one's going to be caught by Wilbur, locked for 4 yards.
All these checkdowns are not going to amount to anything for Virginia Tech. They need to play fast.
They definitely got to figure something out. As he's going to find Dolph Hustle for 7, but it's short of the first down.
Yeah, all these checkdowns are, like I said again, ultimately killing Virginia Tech. Just basically giving the ball away to Memphis every single time, and their offense is rolling. I would not want to give them the ball.
Most definitely not. As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 4 wide outside, trips to the top side. It's going to be a read option that goes nowhere. Shotgun formation, 4 wide outside, trips to the top, 1 down low. It's going to be a dump off to Jet for 3 yards.
Yeah, this could be a huge stop here for Virginia Tech if they do get it.
They definitely need the defensive stand, as it's going to be a screen over to Jet, who's breaking it. First down.
And not anything you want if you're Virginia Tech. You ultimately want the ball one more time to try and score before the end of the half, because Memphis does get it out at halftime.
As it's going to be a handoff. Jet's going to fight ahead for 3. As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide outside, 2 up top, 1 down low. They're going to be moving the tight end to the south side of the screen. It's going to be a read option. Jet's only going to get a yard, 3rd and 6.
I think at this point, on 3rd down, Virginia Tech really needs to keep Jet in check where he's at all times.
As he's going to drop back. He has a man. It's dropped. It's knocked away. And Beard's going to take over for me for just a quick second. I'll be right back with you.
All right, they're going to punt it away. Mr. Smith, how are you?
Pretty good, man. I mean, it's been a defensive battle, kind of a boring game after the second quarter, but obviously Virginia Tech is showing some fight on defense as of late.
Yeah, I think they can bounce back. Zio's a really good coach. He's going to talk his guys up, even if it's not right now. Going to come out 2 tight, or single tight, 2 at the top of the screen. Back's going to come out of the backfield, throws over the middle, picks up 8. Not a bad play. Johnson takes that reception.
Oh, definitely not a bad play at all to start the drive. I mean, you need some chunk plays to get your offense going.
Single back, sniffer in motion. They're going to get a false start.
And that kills all the momentum, all the rhythm. built up by that last play.
Yeah, you absolutely can't have that. That's just a mental mistake, especially at home. You can't be doing that. You're going to come out, trips to the top of your screen, single back. Back's going to come out. He's going to throw over to a wide receiver screen, and there is no blocking out there, but Johnson does manage to get one.
I mean, Virginia Tech needs some better plays than that here. They're trying to score down the field.
2 backs, he's going to keep it. Gets away from the first man and the second, but cannot get away from the third. Odin gets gets sacked. Gets the sack for 1. Loss of 1.
Obviously not what you want to see if you're Virginia Tech. You need your offense to get going, have some kind of life here. Obviously, they couldn't do that.
Yeah, now they're going to punt it away, which is really not what you want. Memphis is throwing the ball all over the place and running it at this point in time. They don't have any problems doing whatever they want. So Virginia Tech needs to step up and do something, at least hold them here to the half. Single back, Sniffer down to the bottom of your screen. Sniffer comes out, back blocks, throws to 13, Gurn Deep Gugasberg. They're going to go quick hurry up. Going to throw across the middle again to Gugasberg. He's going to take another 5 and make a first. They really like this formation, so they're going to run it out of the hurry up. Throw across the middle to somebody else. Big stiff arm by Spera.
And Memphis is just taking huge chunks out of him right now, driving down the field.
Yeah, these are what we call motivation killers. Because no matter what you do on defense, it feels like they're just doing what they want. Going to come out in the two by one with a tight end. Tight end down to the bottom of the screen. Man wide open at the top. Makes the first man miss, but gets pushed out of bounds. That's Mookie Rising with 19 yards and a stop of the clock.
Yeah, you can't leave Mookie Rising wide open like that and let him go out of bounds. I mean, just poor defense right there on that play.
Absolutely. You can't leave anybody that wide open, much less Rising. Going to come out in the 2 by 1, 2 at the bottom, tight end to the top of your screen. Going to hand it off. Huge hole in the middle. Rushes for 10. That's going to break the century mark for Memphis. Now at the bottom of the screen. Looks like maybe I lost the screen for a minute. There it goes. It's back. Second and goal. Throws it. Complete to Wanablack. He is in for a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that should be announced Wanablock.
Yeah, Wanablack. I think it's Wanablock, but either way, that was just a huge drive for Memphis. They needed that going into the half, and they get the ball out of half. I mean, insane drive right there.
Yeah, the Virginia Tech is just at a loss. I'm sure Coach Zio is going to have some very strong words for the team when he goes into the half. The locker room may not be family friendly. They're going to come out in the same 2 by 1 as Memphis did, tight end to the top of the screen. Going to look to drive, throws it, and Antonio Jackson's there to make him not throw the ball to his receiver.
Yeah, if I'm Oscar Odin, I'm just looking to complete some passes, maybe get into scoring range to end the half, build some kind of momentum.
Comes out of the empty, throws it to Sullivan for 5. Sullivan probably has more if he stands there for the catch, but he's coming backwards, so he loses a little bit of that momentum. Come out and trips to the bottom of your screen, tight end to the top. Audibles. Going to take one shot at it. Where's he going to go with it? Throws to the sideline and almost intercepted by Orlando Wolfgang. You know, I would have liked to have seen him take a deeper shot there. There's no harm in it. But, so tell me what you got right now. What do you think of that first half?
Yeah, the first quarter, it looked like it would be a really exciting game. We had both teams trading blows. I mean, the Memphis defense came out first play of the game with a pick, couple turnovers, couple touchdowns. Looks like it was going to be a shootout. And then the second quarter rolled around and the offensive momentum stopped and the defense came crushing in. And that veteran and experience came out on Memphis, and you could see the inexperience from Virginia Tech with all their freshmen on offense. And you could see it in the stats right now, over 150 yards for Memphis, while I don't even think Virginia Tech has broke the 200-yard mark yet. So definitely things need to be worked on for Virginia Tech if they want to get this game back and make it close at least.
I agree. I think you're looking at here when it came out, if I'm not mistaken, Memphis was picked to lose this game by most people. So I mean that takes I know a lot of people feel like that's like bad news, but as a coach and a player, I can tell you that takes a lot of pressure off. You have nothing to prove. Everybody already expects you to lose. You get to go out and play loose. All the pressure's on Virginia Tech, and now it's doubly on them because they're down 18 or more, and they're kicking back to Memphis, and they got to hold Memphis again. 25.
I mean, this is not a spot you want to be if you're Virginia Tech. I did not expect this at all coming into this game, looking at how both teams played last week.
They're going to come out in the power I, tight end to the top of the screen. Going to be a counter of sorts, not a super counter, but a counter of sorts. Going to pick up one. Thompson got 80 yards on the ground. Probably not what he was looking for.
Oh, right there. Absolutely not what he was looking for. I mean, great job there by Virginia Tech holding him and trying to get some defensive presence here early.
Another outside run by Thompson. Let's get up 2 on that one.
Yeah, I mean, Virginia Tech, if they shut down Jet, I think that they have a chance to come back in this game.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. Quick throw. Sailed that one to the Virginia Tech sideline. If you're Virginia Tech, it's the right start. It's where you want to be right now. It's all you can do. Now you've got to build on that.
Definitely, you have to build on this. Your offense has to get going. Seen much of their offense since that first quarter. Oscar Oden, Dolph Hustle, they need to both get going here.
Yeah, they
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, they definitely got to get going, and I do appreciate you, Beard. Sorry about that.
Good, man. You're doing a great job. Y'all keep it up.
I was going to find Locke for another gain of 7. 2nd and 3. As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 3 wide offset, 2 down low, 1 up top. They're going to be sending the fullback in motion. He's not going to like it. He's going to audible it. It's going to be the halfback screen. It gets blown up. Odds losing 11.
Definitely not what you want to do here in that second down situation. You just got some momentum. Just maybe got built a little bit of rhythm, and it all gets taken away.
Yeah, definitely. You got to find a way to keep everything in movement, as we're going to see another screen, and it's going nowhere. Dolph Hustle's losing another yard.
Hey, you never like it when it's 2 straight screens. Like I said, Dolph Hustle would be the one to get it done, and he just hasn't been breaking tackles. I mean, there's nothing you could do when 4 Memphis Tigers are coming right at you.
Yeah, you had no chance right there. As they're going to credit Orlando Wolfgang with the tackle. 5th tackle, 2nd one for the loss on the night.
Virginia Tech has been pretty bad on offense here tonight. Not any way, but any of the fans out there or anyone in ECFL really thought.
As you're going to see Jet for a yard. So coming into this game, give me just a second, I'll tell you what the prediction was. This was one of the closer predicted games with with 57 people predicting Memphis, 82 predicting Virginia Tech.
I mean, this could be seen as a light upset. I wouldn't say it would be a huge upset here, but light upset maybe.
And you got this man who will not go down. He shrugged off 3 tackles. That's going to be Mookie Rising.
Rising has that explosive ability. Young freshman wide receiver Mookie Rising. We've seen that. It's Mookie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Mookie Rising. That explosive ability right there. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, only 4 first downs for Virginia Tech. Memphis is 14.
As it's going to be a bootleg, and he's going nowhere. So back set 3 wide, 2 to the top, 1 down low. It's going to be a handoff to Jet, who's losing another yard.
I mean, best case scenario here for Virginia Tech is you hold Memphis to just a field goal. But their offense has been so dominant tonight.
As he's going to load up, it's almost intercepted.
Yeah, I bet he wish he could have, at that pick right there, done it all over and caught the ball. It would have saved Virginia Tech a couple points, but nonetheless, I think they're happy with that big play that they only got a field goal.
Definitely. Virginia Tech's defense has shown signs of life off and on all game long. As you're going to get another return brought out here by Adam Leach for 23 yards.
The main problem with Virginia Tech right now, and I think why they're down so much, is their offense can't get it going. I mean, I think they're, what, 1 for 10 on 3rd downs tonight? It's ugly out there.
As he's loading up deep, he's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be knocked to the turf.
Oscar Oden just trying anything now to build some momentum. Any big play at this point, put Virginia Tech back in it.
Definitely got to figure something out here.
And the check down passes really have to be cut out here. Let's see if they are.
As they're going to do a check down pass over to Locke for 9 yards, but it's a new set of downs.
I keep hitting those quick slants for 6, 7, 8, 9 yards, and they drive right down the field pretty quick.
He's going to fling it over. He's going to find Dolph Hustle for 8 more.
You can see Oscar Oden. He's building up confidence after that halftime there in the locker room. Whatever Zio said to him must be working.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 4 wide outside, trip to the top. He's going to throw it a check down over. It's caught. New set of downs. That's going to be Daniel Sullivan.
I mean, great job by Oscar Oden. He's reading the defense perfectly and finding the open man every single time.
He's definitely starting to find a rhythm here. Definitely what you like seeing, but is it too little too late? As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 3 wide outset, 2 to the top, 1 down low. It's almost intercepted by Orlando Wolfgang.
Just a really dangerous pass by Oden. Right when you think he found a rhythm, he just makes reads like that, just freshman mistakes.
As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, he's going to fling a dart over to Locke for 17 yards. They're marching.
They're getting close to the end zone now. They're in the red zone. I mean, they're feeling good. The offense is finally showing signs of life here.
They're definitely finally getting ticking. As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide outside, all 3 to the south side of your screen. It's going to be a handoff to Dolph, who doesn't get a blocker, but he makes a hole anyway. 1st and goal from the 3.
And one thing I love about Dolph is that he can make plays out of nothing, like right there. Huge gain.
As they're going to do a read option, it's kept. Oscar owed 3 yards. He scampers in for a Virginia Tech touchdown.
Yeah, great job by Odin there with the keeper. A little trickery. Once you think Hustle is getting it and punching it in for the touchdown, just keeps it and sprints in for the touchdown. I mean, great job by Virginia Tech. The play calling, everything was perfect at drive.
It was a great drive by Virginia Tech, but they need several more of them to get back in this.
I mean, it's still a 3-possession game. They are going to need a huge comeback if they want to win.
As it's going to be a handoff to Jet, who does not get to the line, losing a yard. As that's Austin Grant getting his first tackle for a loss tonight.
Yeah, Virginia Tech has found their way on defense. Of course, that Mookie Rising play did set up the only score for Memphis in the second half, but they are doing great on defense.
As Jets going up the gut for 8.
It's a huge play right here for Virginia Tech.
As they're coming out single back set 2 wide. He's going to draw back. He's going to throw a quick dart over the middle. It's caught. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. He's out of another one. He's down to the 20. That's Brownson Sparrow for 48.
Sparrow's now over the century mark in receiving, and we knew the senior receiver would break one off here, have a big play. We knew he was going to be a huge factor in this offense tonight. Only 5 receptions. He has made the most of each and every one of them.
As he's coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide, 2 to the top, 1 down low. He's on drop back, takes 3-step drop. He's loading up. He throws a dart. It's Sparrow again for 17 more.
Looks like Jack James is relying more on Sparrow here. Great feet, great cut, and route running. Sparrow there.
Virginia Tech really needs a turnover right here. As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide offset. It's going to be a speed option. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to get 2. 2nd and goal.
At Jax James, I think Virginia Tech is really lucky he did not score on that play.
As they're coming out of live form, it's going to be a handoff to Jet, and he scores the next play. Touchdown, Memphis.
Yeah, so just as I was in here raving about, Virginia Tech's defense is looking good against Memphis. They look like they're stopping Jet. They look like they're doing good, keeping Jax James in check. Yeah, Memphis comes out and is a big play and goes down and scores a touchdown. And now it's going to be a miracle if Virginia Tech can come back down 4 touchdowns.
As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 3 wide outset, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's going to look back. He has nowhere to go. He's losing 7.
It's going from bad to worse for Oscar Odin here. I mean, getting no help from his offensive line. You see, it was pretty easy for Chambers to come in for that sack.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide outset, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's not going to like it. He's going to scramble. He's going to shove 1 defender off, 2 defenders off, and he's getting 15.
That was a nasty hit right there. I mean, you could just see he threw that man onto the ground and barreled through 3 people right after.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 4 wide, trips to the south, 1 up top. He's going to be sending a man in motion into the backfield with him. He's going to drop back. He has the extra protection. He has all day. He's going to finally scramble and slide down after a new set of downs.
Great awareness there by Odin, realizing nobody was open and that he had green grass in front of him. Realized even where the marker was, and he got right after that.
As he's going to fling it over, it's caught by Jason McCollum, who's going to lose yard.
Definitely not something Virginia Tech wants to do on first down after they've got so much momentum built up already.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide, 2 to the south. It's going to be a screen over to Dolph, who's losing 3.
Ever since the start of the game, it looks like ever since that first quarter, Memphis has kept Dolph in check. I mean, some adjustments they've made, they've begun to read him and play man more on him.
They've definitely been keeping him in check here recently, not letting him get going in the air. As he's on drop back, he's loading up one-on-one. His man cannot come down with it through the coverage.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to dial up something at this point. I mean, anything helps.
As they're going to have to punt it away back to this Memphis offense, which is hot right now.
You definitely do not want to be given this ball to the Memphis offense with how they've been playing recently.
As they're coming out of the single back set to 3 wide, 2 up top, 1 down low. They're letting this clock drain a little bit before snapping and handing off to Jet, who's getting 5. As I'm coming out of the shotgun formation, 4 wide outset. Even look to the receivers, 2 on both sides. It's going to be a handoff to Jet, who finds the sidelines, turns on the Jets, and gets 29.
Jet shows his immense speed right there. I mean, 124 yards rushing on the night. Just a great job by him all game, and especially on that run.
As they're coming out of the empty backfield set, 5 wide, trips to the top, 2 down low. He's going to drop back, take a 3-step drop. He's going to feel the pressure, and he's going to get it away to Mookie Rising for 16.
Mookie Rising, he hasn't had much touches here tonight, but when he does, he has made them count.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide outset, 2 down low, 1 up top. It's going to be a handoff to Jet, who doesn't like his hole, so he goes inside and picks up 3.
I mean, good stop there by Virginia Tech, trying to a little defensive momentum, trying to hold him, not give him another touchdown.
That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. You know what that means, man?
That means 4's up in the chat, boys. Let's get it going.
We got 34 folks left with us in Twitch world. As they're going to throw it over a diving catch by Mookie for 14 to start the 4th.
Yeah, the young freshman, I mean, made huge plays here tonight, and almost 100 yards on the day.
As Jet's going to lose a yard on the run. As they're coming out of single back set, 2 wide out, 1 on both sides. He's going to drop back, take a 3-step drop. He's going to throw one over, almost intercepted by Adam Leach.
A great pass breakup there by Adam Leach for Virginia Tech, and at this point, they're playing for pride.
Definitely trying to build on something for next week as Virginia Tech travels to Arkansas next week.
Yeah, definitely. Great job and pressure back there on Jax James by Virginia Tech. building morale and hopefully some momentum, like you said, going into Arkansas.
And next week, Memphis travels to UCF. Both of them got a tough game coming up. This is going to be a booming kickback. Going to be a nice return. He's at the 40, 50, 40, 30, 20. He's still on his feet. 10, 8. He's about down at about the 6.
Wow.
Line. Huge return by Adam Leach. Trying to say, get on my back. I'll give us the momentum we need to put some points on the board.
A great return by Leach. I mean, that definitely got all the fans here still in the stadium extremely hyped, and there it is.
It's a touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, that also definitely gets the fans hyped. Seeing their offense actually put points on the board thanks to the special teams.
Josh Bolton, so what he was referring to is, yes, your offensive line caves, but it caves and you see more pressure like that due to you have young receivers, you have young targets that can't get open. They don't have the ability to separate from these upperclassmen corners. So you see that the O-line crashes more often than it would if you had upperclassmen receivers.
Definitely, that is a huge factor. Thank you for pointing that out. Corners for Memphis are no joke. People that they're playing: Orlando Wolfgang, Fredo Merciless. I mean, those are not just no names. They're well-established names in this league.
Yeah, you're gonna have Jax James losing too.
Virginia Tech is building some momentum here, some late momentum. Maybe too little, too late, I'd say.
Yeah, like I said, maybe too little, too late. Is Memphis gonna have to punt it away? Don't forget to get in and do y'all's prediction, y'all. We got 2:30 left. Who's gonna be player of the game? Is it gonna be Jax James? Is it gonna be Guns Night Deep? Someone on defense? Or just someone altogether completely?
I think my player of the game so far for Memphis is definitely Jet. He has been a game changer so far.
As you're going to have Jackson Rodriguez for 18 yards. And yeah, K-Tom, that's what I was just pointing out. It's you're going to struggle because of all the young people. It happens every year. I mean, you saw Minnesota and Appalachian State the past 2 years. They struggled being. But, all right, back to the game. As we're coming out of shotgun formation, 4 wide out, even look to the receivers, 2 on both sides of your screen. It's going to be a blown-up screen, and he's just going to get rid of it instead of taking a sack.
Yeah, Oscar Oden has 34 pass attempts, but hasn't even broken 200 yards. It has to say something to you if you are looking at this Virginia Tech offense. So,
as Locke's going to get 8 more. He's right there at that 200-yard mark. He did just break it. As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide out, trips to the top. He's not going to like it. He's going to scramble. He's going to get back to the line. That's it. As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's going to take a 3-step drop. He's going to do a little check down over to Rodriguez for 8 more.
I mean, Rodriguez, that big chunk play sets up a 3rd and manageable for the Hokies. Oh, jeez, Memphis player just fell down.
Little player-on-player contact.
Yeah, I mean, friendly fire, it looked like.
As they're coming out of the shotgun, it's going to be a read option. He's going to keep it himself. He has the hole. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They're not giving up without a fight. As it's going to be 31-8-48, 17-point game.
I mean, great job by Virginia Tech driving downfield. They've looked for the first time in 2-3 quarters that they actually have a great offense.
Oh, they're going to go for 2, and he's not going to get it. So it's going to be 30-48. It's an 18-point game as they're going for the onside kick here. As Memphis is going to retrieve it. They need a stand from their defense. Pick 6, fumble, 3 and out, something. You cannot let them take much time off this clock, though. They want a chance.
You have to keep Jet in check if you are Virginia Tech.
And you cannot let that happen as they're going to throw a dart over the middle to Jamal Allen for 14. As they're coming out of offset out, 2 wide outs. They're going to be moving tight end in motion. It's going to be a play action. Plenty of time. It's intercepted.
That is exactly what Virginia Tech needed, a pick by Jax Davenport Jr. Just great job there by the freshman. I think that's his 2nd pick of the night.
I'm not quite sure on that. As they're coming out of the offset shotgun, 4 wide outset, trips up side, 1 down low. He's going to throw almost back-to-back picks as Jensen Elliott drops an easy pick.
I mean, Oscar Oden really got away with that one. That should have been a pick.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide, 2 up top. He's going to load up. He's going to throw a dart to Rodriguez, who's going to hold on to it while being laid out.
I mean, great job securing that ball by Jackson Rodriguez. I mean, being the veteran on this offense to make big plays like that.
The fumble recovered by Memphis. Question is, are they going to review it as Jackson Rodriguez with the reception, but was he down?
Yeah, they're going to review it.
I think his knee was down before the ball, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, his knee was down.
Yeah, his knee was clearly down there. You see, not close, but not really.
But let's see if they do agree with us. His knee was down. It's going to stay Hokies ball.
Yeah, keep the momentum going.
As they're coming out underneath the backfield set, 5 wide, trip to the top. Going to throw another dart over the middle, back to Rodriguez.
Hey, you got to lean on your veteran in times like these when you need to make big plays.
As he's going to come out, it's going to be a halfback screen over to Dolph Hustle, who gets some blocking and going to step out after an 8-yard gain.
Good job on that screen play call. I like it because when the defense is back deep, just leaves the short check down to Dolph Hustle wide open.
They're coming out of the shotgun. He's going to throw. He's going to find his check down man. It's going to be Jason McCollum for 5. 1st and 10. But they got to hurry back up. They cannot be taking time off this clock.
No, all these huddles are killing them. They need to just go no huddle.
As he's going to find his check down man again. It's Jason McCollum again for a yard, but he got out of bounds. They're going to review the catch to see if he was inbounds. I do not think he was, but...
Yeah, it's 1 yard, however. Yeah, clearly not inbounds.
Either way, the clock will be stopped, but they got to start stretching this field some.
I think they need to go some type of verticality. Maybe Jackson Rodriguez here.
As they're coming out of shotgun, 3 wide, 2 up top, 1 down low. He's going to load up. He's going to fling it over Rodriguez. You caught it. He got 11 new set of downs and stepped out of bounds. But the clock's staying, ticking.
Yeah, and Rodriguez just got past the 100-yard mark. Huge game for that junior wide receiver.
As he's not going to like it, he's going to try to scramble. He's losing 2. They have to have a sense of urgency right now. They cannot be just huddling up.
No, they don't look like they have any urgency at all. They're wasting time. I mean, precious seconds are ticking off.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 5 wide, trips to the top, 2 down low. He's going to load up. He's going to throw an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I mean, at least it stops the clock. But huge 3rd down coming up.
As they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide outstep. They're going to be moving a tight end now, so it's 4 wide. He's going to drop back, take a 3-step drop. He's loading up. He's throwing deep. He has a man with separation. It's George Johnson, 25 yards, 1st and goal.
I love that call there. Even though getting one of lesser-known guys here on Virginia Tech offense, George Johnson, he's had a decent little game, but great vertical, great catch, and even better throw. Wow.
They're coming out shotgun formation, 3 wide offset. They're going to be motioning the tight end to the other side of the field. It's going to be a speed option. He's going to pitch it to Dolph. It's a touchdown, Virginia Tech. Do they go for 2 to make it a 10-point game?
I mean, they are coming back. Their defenses look like they're playing some heart and passion, and their offenses came alive.
He's going to throw a quick pass over. It's caught by Wilbur Locke. We got a 10-point game with 3:21 left.
Yeah, I mean, it was not a ball game for a while. I thought this would turn into a blowout, but Virginia Tech has really willed their way back into this one.
As they're going for another onside kick, it's recovered by Memphis. They need another turnover quick.
Need a 3-and-out if you're Virginia Tech.
Turnover, 3-and-out. You do not want them to take off more than, I'd say, 45 seconds of the clock. As Jet's going to get 3 yards, but Memphis is content to let this clock run out. They're playing the clock management game.
Yeah, Virginia Tech is not using their timeouts.
As they're coming out of the I form, 2 wide, both south side. Should be another handoff to Jet. It is. He goes 2 more yards. 3rd and 6.
You have to be thinking timeout if you're Virginia Tech right now. You get a stop here and you take a timeout and fully get the ball back if they for a field goal and miss.
As they're coming out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide, all 3 down low. Jet off to his right hip. They're going to let this clock tick all the way down. He is sacked for a loss of 6, and Virginia Tech going to burn their first of 3 timeouts.
That sack really put Memphis and definitively, officially, put a field goal range. Great job, great defense there by Virginia Tech.
As it's a huge punt, though. They're going to be pinned at the 10-yard line. They have 90 yards to march, and they have to do it twice.
I mean, like I said, this game is far from over, but it is going to take a huge run by Virginia Tech for to win this game.
They're definitely going to have to score quick as they're coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide out set. They got to get away from these checkdowns as it's a first down. The clock stops, but they got to have a sense of urgency. They got to keep hurrying up.
They have to throw the ball downfield.
Come out shotgun formation, 3 wide out set. It's going to be another check down. It's going to be Jason McCollum for 7. 1:20 on the clock. They need to score like this play. As he's loading up, he's throwing deep. He's going to overthrow his man who had the step.
One bad thing about that, you don't get the yardage. You probably would have went out of bounds with that, but at least it stops the clock. You can regroup, maybe get a formation you like, and
they're going to shove him out of bounds. It's 4th and 3. All the dice are on the table. Will they get this first down?
It's for the game right here.
Coming out of shotgun formation, 3 wide out, 2 to the top. It's going to be short as Jason McCollum losing a yard.
With the game on the line is a check down to Jason McCollum, and it looked like he was a yard behind the line when he caught it. Not the play you really want if you're Virginia Tech. Should be happy they even fought back this far.
I mean, technically there is a scenario where they win, but strip fumble right now, onside kick recovery.
Yeah. It is possible.
I just didn't say it was likely. I just said it was possible.
It's possible, but it's not very likely.
That is game, y'all.
Yeah.
So break down this game. What'd you like? What didn't you like?
I absolutely loved first quarter. The way Memphis jumped out. The first half was amazing by them. I think the best football we've seen by far they've played. 559 yards you can see down there is exactly the reason why they won. They had their way with the Virginia Tech defense all night until end of the third and the fourth quarter. They kind of broke down, and I didn't like broke down near the end and let Virginia Tech kind of come back. For Virginia Tech, I didn't love their offense there at the start and in the third quarter. They looked like they were in a lull, and when they finally woke up and came alive, you saw how good their offense could be. They almost came back and won this game, and they played with heart. They should be really proud and hopefully carry that momentum into next week.
Yeah, they definitely showed a lot of fight to end this game out, but a little too late. But that's going to do it for us tonight as Memphis walks out 48-38 over Virginia Tech. But that's going to do it for us tonight. I'm Trey. He's ADM Smith.